All right, once again, welcome everyone. And if you're joining us tonight, if you're here live, go ahead and, or even if you're not here live, go ahead
Mhm.
and comment in the chat where you're tuning in from. We'll be getting this ball rolling shortly.
Hi, everybody. I see a lot of you already connected. Thank you for joining us tonight. A special hello to my dear friend Linda in Mexico, in Tulum. And thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started now. I finally got the technology figured out. Thanks, Florence, for covering for me for a second.
Sure.
All right, all right. That was our 30-second countdown timer. We are at go time. Before we get started, tonight's presentation is in English, but for all of our non-English speaking participants, those watching live or watching a replay, we do have captions enabled. Plus, take a listen to this.
Por favor, vaya a la parte inferior de la pantalla en Zoom o YouTube y haga clic en subtítulos para leer en español.
Kérlek menj a képernyő aljára, a Zoomon vagy a YouTube-on, a Closed Caption részre, és ott el tudod olvasni magyarul a feliratot.
Silakan klik di layar bawah pada Zoom atau YouTube dan klik caption untuk membaca dalam bahasa Indonesia.
Pour les sous-titres en français, veuillez cliquer au bas de votre écran Zoom ou YouTube sur CC ou Closed Captions.
Zoom または YouTube の画面の下部に移動し、字幕をクリックして日本語で読んでください。
请到屏幕底部點閱隱藏字幕以閱讀中文.
Παρακαλώ πηγαίνετε στο κάτω μέρος της οθόνης, στο Zoom ή στο YouTube και κάντε κλικ στους υπόλοιπους για να τα διαβάσετε στα ελληνικά.
請到屏幕底部點擊隱藏字幕以閱讀中文.
אנא עברו לתחתית המסך בזום וביוטיוב ולחצו על תרגום לכתוביות בעברית.
Proszę zejść na dół ekranu na Zoomie lub YouTubie i kliknąć napisy, żeby przeczytać po polsku.
Welcome, Neumi 3-star, Miss Florence Hamill. Florence?
Thank you, Keith. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. My name is Florence Hamill, and I'm joining you from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm originally from France, and I've been using the Neumi products since October 2022. And I'm very excited to be here tonight and share what Neumi is and why I'm so excited about this company and those products. So I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to get started. So who is Neumi? Neumi are the trailblazers, the innovators. We're dedicated to revolutionizing health and wellness through our cutting-edge technology, the Hydrostat molecular encapsulation delivery system. It's a mouthful, but it's an amazing technology, and we're just going to discover it right now. Oh. Okay, what is Hydrostat? So the problem that Neumi has found is that we have a poor absorption rate of oral supplements. So there are studies that show that not all supplements are fully absorbed by the body. And this means that only a fraction of the nutrients are actually getting to your cells where they're needed and they can take action. So the solution that we brought is Hydrostat. And Hydrostat is a proprietary production process, and it sets us apart in delivering high-quality products that embody our commitment to excellence. And we're transforming health with this breakthrough technology. So what is Hydrostat? There are 3 steps. The first step is the cell size. So the companies found a way to reduce the size of the molecules, the nutrients that we want to have in our cells, between 10 and 100 millimicrons, or nanometers, yes. And they're so small that they can be fully absorbed by the human cells. If you look at the picture, the image here below, you will see the human cell and then the nutrient in its original form versus how we were able to process it so that it could be much smaller and it can be absorbed by the cell more efficiently. So when we talk about absorption by the cell, there's a little animation here on the right. And unfortunately, it's not playing. Yep. Huh. I don't have it playing. Okay. But so what happens is this big molecule gets broken down in little particles and it will get into the cells without any problem because it gets into the pores of the cells. Whereas if it hasn't gone through the hydrostat process, only the surface area that is going to be in contact with the cell is actually going to be absorbed. So we have 200 times greater of an absorption and surface area than the regular molecule. And the third part that is very important is how do we deliver these tiny particles to our cells? And Neumi has found a way with ultra pure water to encapsulate those nano-sized molecules and travel to the cells directly without going through the stomach. And so in that sense, for those of you who know the liposomal formula, there's no toxicity with water, and especially ultra pure water. And that way you don't have to stop using the Neumi products because there's no waste. Everything is being absorbed by the cells. Oh. So now the hydrostat technology, oh, here's my little animation. Great, fantastic. I'm so glad it worked. So what we missed a little earlier is this little molecule that when it gets in contact with the cell, only this little portion get absorbed. But now with the hydrostat technology, it gets broken down and all of the particles gets absorbed by the cells. So these three steps, first the reduction of the cell size, then the way that it gets absorbed by the cells through the hydrostat technology makes it a very safe and very efficient way to get those nutrients, vital nutrients, to our cells and our body. Okay. So now that we're able to get the nutrients to the cells, let's talk about the power of glutathione. So for those of you who don't know about glutathione, you're in for a treat. Glutathione is the master antioxidant. It is the protector, the detoxifier of the cell. It's key to life, health, performance, protection, longevity of every human cell. Glutathione also recycles itself and to increase the efficacy or effectiveness of other antioxidants like vitamin C, vitamin D, CoQ10, and there are more than 188,000 studies on PubMed, the Public Library of Medicine, compared to vitamin C that only has 78,000 studies. This molecule has been studied since 1888, and it's phenomenal to know that there's been so much interest by the scientific community about this technology, but we don't know about it yet. And so what do doctors say about this? Dr. Mehmet Oz says the most powerful antioxidant you've never heard about. It is one of the keys to fighting off the diseases you fear the most. It's called glutathione. Now write it down because it's critical. It's critically important. Another doctor, Dr. David Katz, the director of Yale's University Prevention Research Center, says if you're chronically run down, if you're chronically fatigued, if your body just isn't firing on all cylinders, low glutathione may be part of it. Both cause and effect. So what are those benefits that we're talking about? First, there's an issue with the production of glutathione in our body. The level of glutathione decreases the longer you're alive. So until you're 20, you have 100% of glutathione production. And then as you advance in age, you lose 10% production every decade. And why is that? Because our cells get attacked by toxins, heavy metals, exposure to radiation, and free radicals that will cause damage to the cells and expedite the aging process. Because at the same time, as the glutathione levels go down, the oxidative stress, as you can see, increases as we get older. And glutathione levels are also reduced by trauma to the cells, such as injuries, infections, diseases, and also medications. So what are the benefits? Higher levels of glutathione are associated with an extensive number of health, performance, and anti-aging benefits. So here on this list, signs of low glutathione can be weakened immune system, physical and mental fatigue, muscle weakness and aches, inflammation, premature aging and disease, dull or dry skin, gray hair or balding, brain fog and headaches, digestive issues, allergies, weight gain. And if you have high levels of glutathione, what you can experience are boosted immune system function, sustained mental and physical energy, optimal health, athletic performance, balanced inflammation, delayed aging and diseases, healthy and radiant skin, decreased graying and balding, balanced digestion, reduced allergic reactions, weight management. Who would not want all these benefits? So let's take a look at our Hydrostat product breakdown. First, a disclaimer from the FDA. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent diseases. We are nonetheless a supplement, and so we do have all sorts of quality and safety certifications that we obviously allows us to sell the product in the United States and all around the world. So one of the first problem that we wanted to address was the glutathione, because it decreases with age, as we saw, and environment, leaving no practical way to get it into the cells until now. And the solution that we have created is called NutriSwish. And this formula, with our Hydrostat technology, has glutathione, L-cysteine, curcumin, and other nutrients that become bioavailable within seconds by just a swish of the mouth, and then you swallow, and then you experience all the benefits of NutriSwish and the glutathione, which are, in summary, there's many more than that. There's more than 400 functions that the glutathione does in your body, but the main ones are immune boost, joint support, clean and sustained energy, and rapid recovery. Another issue that Neumi tackled is the skincare. Skincare rarely gets past the first layer of the skin, resulting in the need for many products. Skincare is also complex, ineffective, expensive, and often containing harmful ingredients. And we know that there's a lot of studies that shows how much of those harmful ingredients gets into our bodies. And the solution is a clean solution called Neumi Skin. Again, using the Hydrostat technology, Neumi has nano-sized glutathione, hyaluronic acid, which weighs 1,000 times its weight of hydration. So it's the powerhouse in terms of hydration, curcumin for inflammation, and collagen to obviously firm up your skin. And so it nourishes your skin to the deepest levels. And so what Neumi Skin does is it helps reduce your pore size, smooths the skin texture, lifts and firms your skin, brightens and evens your skin tone, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, fights skin aging pollutants, and you will see beautiful before and after pictures coming up. Another problem that we have tackled is to find a way to offer a clean solution to energy and focus. People often try to resolve low energy and lack of focus with harmful stimulants, and we know these potions, I would say, that are really, really bad for you and your brain in particular. So the solution is Neuro, and available in select markets. Neuro uses, again, the Hydrostat technology, and it will deliver, again, nano-sized with encapsulated in water, key ingredients like arginine, magnesium gluconate, L-theanine, caffeine, very little. I'm very sensitive to caffeine, but I can tell you I can take Neuro, at least 2 or 3 times a day without any problem, and other nutrients. And the key benefits to Neuro are enhanced memory, improved mood, increased focus, rapid energy, heightened cognitive performance. Another issue that we have found, and this is phenomenal, is in today's environmental disruptors are having increasing negative effects on women's health and hormones. And so the solution is this amazing formula called HERS, available in select markets. We're very happy to have it here in the US, Canada, and Mexico. Every woman knows about the inconveniences that cycles and hormone changing can bring into life. And so with the Hydrostat technology and a really amazing formula that includes all sorts of botanicals, we were able to help women flourish. And in that, it helps with alleviate bloating, cramps, PMS, support healthy hormone function, helps with hot flashes and night sweats, enhances mood and overall well-being. And it is a very, very powerful formula. I absolutely love it. Now, the newest of the family is a new problem that we try to solve with hair and scalp. And sometimes it's they're elusive due to issues like dryness, dandruff, thinning, and often caused again by environmental factors, hormonal changes, and improper care. And Neumi launched Neumi Hair just at the end of the beginning of August. And Neumi Hair is a revolutionary new formula for full and lush leave-in hair therapy. So it's a spray, just like the Neumi Skin. And this, with the hydrostat technology, it delivers powerful ingredients, maximizing absorption in the scalp, in the follicle, and all through your hair. And this innovation ensures that every application penetrates profoundly, revitalizing the scalp and promoting healthier, more vibrant hair. What Neumi Hair does, it strengthens the hair, it improves the health of the scalp, moisturizes and smooths. It protects against heat, so when you're blow drying your hair, increases hair density, and voila. So some of the testimonies are absolutely phenomenal. And so these ones are about an athlete, Lachlan, in Melbourne, Australia, 24 years old, powerlifting athlete, personal trainer and gym manager. After week 3 of taking the Nutri-Swish, he's seeing that training recovery has been amazing, coming into each week fresh, no soreness from previous weekly sessions, already hitting personal best months out from my next competition. And week 4, he's already using Swish around his training as well as post-training sessions, and even more personal best on his lifts, including hitting 270 kilos for 2 reps of deadlift for the first time ever. So this is pretty profound. Now we have Danae from Louisiana, and she's 34 years old, homeschooling a mother of 3. And as soon as she started using Nutri-Swish on day 1, she immediately found that she had more energy, way more energy. And also, prior to using the HERS product every month, she would have mood swings, bloating, breast tenderness. However, since she has been using it, she found that she doesn't have any PMS symptoms at all. Amazing feedback from Greg from Christchurch in New Zealand, 58 years old, self-employed in pool construction. He has been into competitive mountain bike racing for most of his adult life. In his 20s, after doing a half-day events, he would have nothing left in the tank. Now at 58 and with Nutri-Swish, he is able to go out and do multiple days of riding with energy to spare. Plus, he finds that he has more mental clarity, hardly any muscle soreness, and way faster recovery. Amazing Jeannie from Hawaii. 55 years old, natural health and skincare specialist. Wow, neuro is a noticeable cognitive focus, clarity, memory, and energy boosting. Get a ton of stuff done. Swish that I will never go without in a day. Anyone that knows me know that I have a severe attention span and memory deficit. So this is over and above the incredible benefits from Nutri-Swish, which also helps with those things. Amazing feedback from our amazing Keith from Louisiana, 61 years old, self-employed networker. After suffering for almost a year with severe discomfort in my neck and shoulder from an injury, just 40 days after drinking the Nutri-Swish, he awoke realizing he had slept all night long. That was the first time in almost a year. He was eventually completely without discomfort and able to return to his body weight exercises routine. Today, he feels stronger than he has ever been. Now, here are the before and after picture with our amazing Neumi Skin product. Elaine from South Australia. She swears she did not lose any weight during this 30-day period. However, look at the impact in reducing puffiness in her face, inflammation, and around her neck. Now also reduce the appearance of redness, fine lines, and pore size also. And this is a result in just 4 weeks. Another amazing testimony from Linda in Ambon in Indonesia. Before and after pictures in just 7 days. She says before using Neumi Skin, her skin was dull and rough, but after just 7 days, she can see her skin become bright, soft, and clear. She also reported, I feel stronger and more enthusiastic because she slept much deeper using Nutrition as well. This is a beautiful testimony. Now, this young lady of 80 years old from Nigeria, she sprayed her face with Neumi Skin 3 to 4 times each day for 4 weeks. Her results are astonishing when you see the even skin tone that with the product in just 4 weeks. And this is a beautiful testimony from Donna from Texas. She was overjoyed with the results after using Neumi Skin for 8 weeks. And you can see the difference in her neck. Her skin is tighter and looks like she aged backwards. You can also see improvements around her fine lines around her mouth. And now our mascot, Sherry from Indiana, she's the first one who had the privilege of using Neumi Skin, and she looks amazing. You look at the before and after pictures after 6 years. So we age back with our Neumi products, and she's an amazing testimony for that. Wouldn't you agree that she looks like her younger sister? She's 62 years of age. Now, testimonies about our hair product. So this is Rick from Utah in the US. I am so happy to have been invited to participate in the trial group for this new product. Given the amazing results, I will continue using it. So you see the before and after pictures here after 1 month of usage of the Neumi hair product. And here's another one, Jamie from Louisiana. After using Neumi hair for 5 months, I'm finally able to wear my hair shoulder length or put it up in a ponytail. As a result, my self-esteem and confidence are through the roof. And that is true. Hair is very important for women and men, for sure. 5 months, amazing results. Here's another beautiful testimony from Sherry, Indiana. After years of amazing results with Neumi Skin, I had high expectations for the hair product, and wow, it exceeded them. As the photo shows, I feel elegant, confident, and my hair speaks for itself. Healthy hair makes a statement. And that's true in 9 months of using the Neumi hair product. So for more testimonies and more information, Neumi has 4 amazing Facebook pages, but this is the main one, the Neumi New You, Neumi Official, where you can see those testimonies and many more. So what is the vision of Neumi with these beautiful products? It started with Stephen K. Scott. He's our founder. He's an amazing man that I can call my friend. He has such charisma and such passion for people, and his story is phenomenal. He has spent his whole life searching for breakthrough products, purchasing the rights to those products, and marketing them on TV. So he is a traditional marketer, I would say. Over the years, Steve has generated over $4 billion in revenue, again with traditional marketing. Steve was ready to retire until he found what he called the biggest breakthrough of his entire life, which is why he launched Neumi to share this technology with the world. And what he shared, it took him 13 years to put that hydrosat technology together. And it started with a statement of a doctor who said, the person who will find a way to get glutathione into the cells safely and directly to the cells will change the face of healthcare. And Steve said, I will be the one. And this is our Steve. Aaron Rennert, our president and CEO, he is phenomenal as well. He has 30 plus years of experience in network marketing, and his aim is to ensure that Neumi is the most field-driven and responsive company within the industry. And he is for sure very close to all of us in the field, and we absolutely love everything that he does for us and for the company. Another key element is the Science and Medical Advisory Board, and we are so blessed to have a group of doctors, about 20 doctors, scientists, all sorts of different specialties in the medical field, and these members of the Neumi Medical Advisory Board serve on a voluntary basis. They are driven by their belief in Neumi's groundbreaking technology without any compensation, and so that also gives you a testimony of how powerful this technology is and how it is embraced by many, many doctors in the field. So to have that list of all the doctors, go to neumi.com for their full bios. So how do we execute this vision that Steve had? Why Neumi-based business? Led by our field-based approach, we empower our teams and partners to drive meaningful impact grounded in unwavering principles of integrity, transparency, and customer focus. Together, we're shaping a healthier future, one innovation at a time. And so Steve, coming from a traditional marketing arena, decided to choose the network marketing way to share this amazing technology and products with the world as fast as possible. So the data for the network marketing industry are pretty amazing. So there were in 2021, $186 billion in sales, up 3.3% from 2020. And there are currently 128 million people involved and growing fast. Neumi is open in over 74 countries and counts more than 200,000 members worldwide, has an unparalleled compensation plan that we'll talk about in a second, revolutionary business tools, we'll also share these tools, a field-driven philosophy like Aaron Renner shared, and free memberships with many perks. So the opportunity is huge. And there are three possible ways that you can take advantage of this opportunity. First, you can look for a return on investment. You purchase the products, you test them, you enjoy them, and you want to make sure that you keep using these products and maybe have them for free. You want to build a residual income. So you start with getting your product for free, and then you're like, oh, maybe I can get an extra $200, $300, $500 a month. Or build a legacy. Sorry, I went too fast. I don't know how to go. Oops. Okay, I'll just continue. So we got to the compensation plan. There is an income disclosure statement, and we would like for you to refer to the compensation plan for more complete details. Earnings are based on individual effort, commitment, sales skills, and marketing conditions, with the results varying among members. Neumi does not guarantee any specific income or success. Compensation plan. We are paid 6 different ways. When we welcome somebody new into Neumi, the sponsor receives 25%, and then each member in the hierarchy will receive 3% with a total of 43% commissions paid out. This is a very amazing, specific to Neumi's compensation plan is the power of 3 bonus. So when we welcome 3 new members into our organization, after they've purchased their first order, the next orders, called the reorders, we will receive commissions on their order, and we will receive $50 in additional bonus. When we teach these 3 people to do the same thing, and so we build duplication, these 3 people, so 9 in the second level, you will earn $250 and they will earn $50. And then again, when we teach these 9 people to do the same thing, you will earn $1,500 in bonus, and they each will receive $250 and then $50 also in bonus. Another way that teaches all the members of Neumi to work in teams and work together is the leadership pool. So as we grow up in ranks, you will receive an extra 1% bonus when you reach a 2-star level, 2% bonus of the whole profits of the company worldwide, 3% when you reach diamond, 4% when you reach double diamond, and 5% triple diamond, and 1% crown, so 6% total when you become a crown. Now, what brings, so this is building basically both in horizontally and also vertically. So you will be receiving commission on all the levels that are being built in your team. So when you start as a new member, your personal investment is $100, 2 products, and you will be able to earn commissions on your first 3 levels. As a senior member, again, you invest $100 for your personal consumption. And when your team reaches a volume of 1,500, you get paid on 4 levels. 1 star, 5,000 in volume as a group. Again, your $100 investment, and you get paid on 5 levels. 2 star, 10,000 in volume, you're paid 6 levels. When you reach 3 stars, there's one more rank requirement, which is to build 2 legs that are 1 star, 20,000 in volume, and you're paid on 7 levels. And you're paid on 7 levels for diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, and crown. And the requirements for these ranks are 3 1-star legs for diamond, 50,000 in volume, 4 1-star legs with 100,000 in volume, 5 1-star legs, 250,000 in volume, 6 1-star legs, and 500,000 in volume. And we still have new ranks that have just been added, which are double crown, triple crown, and president. So 2 2-star legs, 6 3-star legs, 6 diamond legs, and a volume of, 2.5 million, and 5 million in volume with different infinity caps. And here are the infinity caps that we're talking about. So you may question what happens after the 7th level in commission. All the ranks 8 and beyond, you will receive 0.5%, 1%, up to 3% as you grow into the ranks beyond diamond, which is very, very lucrative. Support and next steps. We have a ton of support and resources, training videos, business planning tools, access to marketing assets that Neumi prepares for us, technology, free Neumi app, company Facebook groups, and weekly calls like we are here tonight with on Neumi.tv on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So where are you at now? Here are 3 options. You're ready to get started. You want your website. You're ready to use the product, test them, and share them with the world. Number 2, you want to try the product and you want to reach out to the person who invited you to this call, and they will help you place your order. And number 3, you need more information. Again, reach out to the person who invited you to this call, and they will provide you with all the information you need to make the best decision for you. Thank you so much for your attention, and thank you for being there with us. I wish you a great evening. And next meeting will be tomorrow for the